Alright, wanted to make a quick video of a little project I've been working on now. So this is basically an internet in a box. So it has a 512 gigabyte SD card on it, and it's almost packed full with a whole bunch of data. So just to kind of give you a quick rundown, it's a Raspberry Pi, which is essentially it's like a little single board computer, and I just printed a little case for it, and it runs off of just USB, so you can plug it into any little power pack, and uses very little electricity, and as soon as you plug it in, it boots up and becomes a hotspot. And it's not connected to the internet at all. All its data that it's providing this hotspot for is stored on this device. So you can log into it on your phone, or like I'm logged into it on this computer right now, and this will just kind of give you a good idea of what's on this. So when you connect up to the hotspot, there's no password or anything, it's just a kiwix hotspot. As soon as you connect to that, it's gonna pop up a page to say, okay, confirm that you want to connect to it, and this is the website that you want to go to that is stored on the device. Again, this is not connected to the internet in any way. So now this is all the things that are stored on this device. So all of Wikipedia, and that includes pictures, any kind of videos that might be on there, but that's the entire Wikipedia. And then you have stuff like Urban Prepper. This is a bunch of his videos, so you can sit there and watch all his videos on how to build shelters, how to make go bags, Traveler's Health, so the medical encyclopedias, water treatment. This is an app for your phone, so if you were to log on to this, you could actually download this app, this TrailSense app, which is a mapping GPS type app that you can use. Here's different TED Talks, so about privacy, public health, natural disasters. So these are all videos that are stored on the device. Go up here. Motor vehicle mechanics, military medicine, solar powered stuff. Here's a survival manual that you can download onto your phone. Here is ready.gov, so that's the government website that talks about how to plan for disasters and stuff. Their entire website is downloaded onto this device, and so you can view it. More medical stuff, self-reliance, health, home improvement, iFixit. So the entire iFixit website is downloaded on here. So let's say you needed to fix a power tool. So you could go, heat gun, whatever this, heating coil. So it has everything right on here with no internet being needed at all. And as you can see, it's super fast because it's pulling it right off of the device. Food for preppers, so how to prepare your food for long-term storage. Just other different, here's food prep, winter prepping, bug out concepts. Here's like a cooking type deal, library of knots. Here's amateur radio stuff. So basically just a whole bunch of stuff that you would want in case of a disaster where internet would go down. And there's other, obviously, you can think of this as far as if you wanted to be able to have something that you put into a Faraday bag in case of a EMP attack, or it can just be as simple as you have a cabin out in the middle of nowhere with no internet, and you want some device that you can keep there, and you could power it up and have kind of a internet in a box if you need to reference something. Even little stuff like there's this Blender Studios. So this is a collection of different little movies that are all on here. Again, this is all open source, so that's why there's not, you know, a ton of, like, you know, there's not going to be Disney movies on here because that would be copyrighted. This is all open source stuff. So you can see all of this stuff, but the other thing that's really nice is you can go up to this download tab and you can actually download all of those resources onto the device that you're working on. So like, let's say there's a situation where you need to use this and a friend comes over and says, oh, I really need to know, you know, how to fix my car or something, or whatever. They can just sit there and they can download this stuff off of this Raspberry Pi, and then they can leave with their phone or laptop or whatever and have that data with them then. So, you know, like the motor vehicle mechanics, you could just download and it'll download it onto your phone or whatever. There is an option for file manager. That's where you can upload documents. There is a bug in that right now, and I'm working with a developer to try to get that fixed. But otherwise, yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. It's just a neat way to have a lot of resources with you in a very tiny little package. And I think it's pretty darn cool because you could just put it in there and put it in a backpack and forget about it. So, all right.